Hey guys, what's up? This is the Next Gen podcast and happy International Women's Day. I have a very special topic to talk about today on International Women's Day that I've been thinking about all weekend. I was not able to do a podcast on Saturday and Sunday because I was hanging out with my family and having a wonderful birthday and just celebrating my family and giving them all 50-year planners and getting my family on the same page. And we don't have to get together for birthdays or holidays, but just to get together and now to plan our lives together and our goals together. And that is so rewarding for me in and of itself. Like, I just feel so accomplished and so grateful and so excited to see my family's progress with this 50-year planner. But that's not what I'm talking about today. um, Today is International Women's Day, and what I want to talk about is, as a woman, it is my responsibility to be happy. And as I went over on my Facebook, it tells me, okay, like a year ago, this is what you're doing. Well, a year ago, I was talking about sex transmutation from the Think and Grow Rich workbook, which isn't in the Think and Grow Rich book. So this is on some nerdy stuff right now, but sex transmutation is pretty much talking about how men are programmed, okay, to make women happy. So, with that being said, I really thought about this all weekend, and the 50-year planner and everything that a woman does, I have to be so conscious about what makes me happy and what doesn't, because the reward system in life is, if there is a mate or a man or a woman that wants to be with me, even with my family, even with my parents, or, people around me, it's my job to communicate with them what makes me happy. And my happiness and women's happiness all over the world is what makes the world go round, because this is what's internally programmed in our reward system. And this is why men do everything to make their woman come in the sexual relationship, because it's inherent that the woman is happy so that way she will produce offspring and children and care for these offspring and children, and the whole human race just keeps going. And it's a huge responsibility, because I was really happy this weekend, and my happiness reflected on my parents' happiness and my family's happiness and everyone around me happiness. So I really need to be consciously aware of what makes me happy and what makes me unhappy. And this has just been such a trip, because if you think about, like, God as a man, and men are programmed to make women happy, like, God is just here to make me happy, and everyone's just here to make me happy. And I need to smile when I'm happy, and I need to, tell people that I'm happy, and I need to say thank you. Like, your actions and your words and your gifts and everything just makes me so happy. And communicating my happiness to others is really what makes the world go round. So I'm so happy that you're listening to this podcast, and really knowing myself and what makes me happy is so important. And as women in this century, and now and forever, women being happy means that the world is like a happier place. So for International Women's Day, I am happy, and I'm focusing on what makes me happy, and I'm always working on being happier, and I'm communicating with people on what makes me happy, and doing this teamwork so that way we're all happy together. And like that's the purpose of life right there. And that's how this whole thing keeps going. And this weekend it was so wonderful just to spend time with my parents, and helping my mom be happy, and just like cleaning up her house, and using my energy and communicating better, and literally getting everybody on the same page, and then watching our progress. It was such a fulfilling weekend. I also went to some open houses. I'm sure you guys saw my I literally crashed this woman's open house down the street. And I said, what's going on in the Bay Area? What's the deal? Whose offers are getting accepted? What's the word on the street in the Bay Area? And if you're buying a house in the Bay Area, it's cash, no contingencies, and the seller does the inspections and everything's disclosed. And these transactions are closing very quickly. And it's so different from Sacramento, where usually, it's like 1% down out here, and the buyer pays for the inspections. And sometimes there are contingencies, but there haven't been. And I also met people that are really interested in living off the land and living off grid. And, it's affordable to buy a piece of land and put a shipping container on. It's like such a trend. And if this guy had it all, I went to my friend's house, my friend's business, Humboldt Tobacco, and like the guy next to me is like, yeah, he literally had plans for the shipping. He said 6 shipping containers on a house on a piece of land is what he wanted. That's his dream. And when people tell me their dreams, I go, oh my gosh, it's your dream. Okay, like I can help you with that. And um, telling the listing agents in San Mateo about my 3 acres here in Sacramento, and just really having it all connected together. It wasn't even my open house, but I was still being the hostess to someone else's open house and helping them, and just being like in this really happy present state is when everything really came to me, and I was just really open to receiving. And I just had such a great weekend, and it's my responsibility to be happy. And I'm not in a relationship right now, but I feel like my past relationships have failed, and it's my fault because I wasn't able to communicate what I needed to be happy in the relationship. And I take full responsibility for that. And, moving forward, I will take full responsibility for my happiness, and I will tell people what it takes to make me happy. And when and I will reward people with, showing them how happy things that they do and things that they say make me feel. And it's this whole new communication style for me that I'm going through. And it's a trip. It's really a trip, and it's all a part of loving myself. So I did a lot of mirror exercises today, and I'm going to give you a hint too. If you are looking to be more confident in your life, get a mirror, and then get a cup of water, and look at yourself as you're drinking the water. And for some reason, this programs you to be more confident. Just like that. I don't know why, but I learned that trick too. So be confident in who you are, be happy with who you are, be happy in your life. And if you're not, figure out why, and communicate with those around you to help you achieve your happiness that you deserve. Women in planet Earth and beyond definitely deserve to be happy, and it's really our responsibility. So ladies, please be happy out there. Women, children, little girls, older women all over the world. I am just loving myself and loving you so much and wishing you so much happiness and ease for your life. And that's my timer. Okay, happy International Women's Day, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, have a great day. Bye. Boom, 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 boom. Love ya.